vibe. Just rolling up.
I
Sat
get
on
a
a
Del
beach.
Rey's vibe. Like, that's like the whole thing.
Oh no, don't post to Instagram. Okay. Hello,
Sorry,
everybody,
Del Rey.
and welcome to Dungeon Mechanics. We are here with another exciting episode of Fate of Ukodor. We're in the last
Exciting.
stretch, everyone. We're in the final
Episode.
episodes. And we're going to get started here shortly. I just want to do a couple of announcements. Next month is going to be jam-packed. We're going to have the return of Shards of Godsland. We are going to have a charity event for Wounded Warrior Project. And it is going to be the one and only Stronghold D&D versus Dungeon Mechanics. And all the money that we raise will go towards the Wounded Warrior Project. So be there. That will be on the 29th of April. Be sure to stick around for updates to realize what time you need to be here for all that action. We also have another show in the works called Haro Horizon, and it will be an Underground Oracle Publishing exclusive once a month powwow. It's going to be awesome.
Is that us?
Huh?
Is that us?
What? No.
The Haro game.
No, it's just Underground Oracle stuff. I was
No,
like,
we're
what?
something so
Yeah, we're
secretive and
future
unannounced.
things. We got so many things going on in Dungeon Mechanics. Y'all just gotta pay attention. But in a recap, so that we can do that and then go to our trailer, because we all know how much y'all love the trailer. But in the recap,
Gives them
last episode, our heroes went to Hege Industries and encountered a much, not brainwashed, but much under not her normal control, Nisea, as well as Guardian and Pepper, that were thrusted in a heated battle, mostly with Flint laying in bullets to all of her friends, and Papa Brolin roasting up people. I forgot about that. Flamethrowers. Oh, and Sindare dying again.
I was there.
And falling off the side of a building. But he was caught by Smudgy, so, you know, that's gonna bode well for him when he wakes up. But considering there were police and other authorities headed towards Hege Industries because of all the big bow kablams, the team decided to head out before it was too late. In their escape, they decided to head back towards the Arbiter Program's lair, and that's where we're going to pick up. But we'll be right back as we play that trailer, and then we get things started. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hidden away, a great power awaits. Muster your courage, it must not abate. Allies emboldened while evil retreats. With fate in your hand, the story's complete. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. Wisdom of ancients and stories untold. Whispers of riches and mountains of gold. In the face of defeat, we will make our last stand. With the power you hold in the palm of your hand. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Magic and wonder around every turn.
So, there was another thing that I forgot to mention. Everybody leveled up to level 7. So, as we get the character cards updated, let's roll for some hit dice. Because I love how hit dice work.
Love.
Okay, so first decide which class you are going to level up if you are multi-classed. If you are not, figure out what your hit die is, which it should just be one of whatever die it is that your class is. So if you're a warlock, I think it's a D8.
Started sounding confusing.
I was like, oh fuck, I rolled a 4.
That's good. That's middle. That's
Yeah.
middle of the road.
Wait.
Well,
Oh, okay, we're gonna figure out what everyone rolls, but we'll see.
No, I rolled a 3.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
wow.
I'm sorry. I'm excited.
Wow.
I guess.
Wow.
Wow.
It's just more hit points I have to muddle through. I'm not. Yes.
I need you to tell me what mine was before I push the level up button, because I never write it down.
So when you level up, the only thing it'll add is your con mod.
Modifier.
So whatever your con modifier is, it
Oh.
automatically adds that. You just have to add the number that you
modifier.
roll to the number in your managed HP.
I do this wrong on the other show every time.
Every time!
I just realized then mine's lower than it should be.
Okay, so, Nisea, are you leveling Barbarian or Bard?
Barbarian.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's a D12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what did you get?
Mhm.
I haven't rolled yet. Hang on. Let me roll. For
Some would say it's your turn
fail.
to roll.
Oh my gosh. I'm
It's
sorry,
my
Matt. I'm sorry,
turn.
Matt Mercer, if you ever watch this video in the limbo of the
I got a
internet.
9. Got a 9 here, Matt Mercer. Hi.
It's Monday.
Let us
Matt
know.
Mercer?
You have a world to build,
I'm
sir.
sure
Get
you
back
have
to
a lot
work.
more pressing matters to worry
Oh,
about.
Nisea just got stronger.
What'd you roll?
Hi, Matt. I feel like
Oh,
Matt
I rolled
is
a
like
9.
okay. I feel like Matt is like your MySpace friend. What's his name?
Tom.
Tom. Like he's always there for you. Thank
That's
you,
true.
Matt. Thank you
I
for
believe
always being
it.
there for us. So to say that I'm not a generous DM would be an understatement.
I agree. I
Mhm.
agree. We bask in your glorious mercy all the time.
I would like you all to add 2 to whatever number that you just rolled.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, so 12?
Okay, keep that number in mind. Now go to your like class page
Sure.
thing and manage HP. There should be a number that's way lower than what your actual HP is on the left side. Add the number that I just said for you to remember to that number and then apply it. And that will be your level 7
Ooh.
hit points. Now I need to write it all down because I have to update
Right.
the hit points while y'all are like picking out spells or whatever. Wait.
Yeah. That's
it's
actually
like-
pretty quick to do because
Yeah.
Actually, no, we can't use
actually,
spells because you put us in the future.
Cinder, what did you have for your HP max?
What is it currently now?
yeah.
Yeah, like maximum. I don't care about the
61.
1 HP that you probably have.
Okay.
Nisea.
Wait.
From the previous step, how much HP? What's your max HP now?
Yeah,
Oh,
just a
92.
Holy
92.
damn.
Jeez.
That's barbarian for you.
Flint.
65.
Oh,
How
it's
is
so
that high?
close.
So-
No,
But you
I need
like-
you to add like 4 to that, Flint.
Really?
We are not gonna miss this opportunity
Why couldn't I add 8 to mine?
because you're Dead.
What? I'm just an NPC in
There
this
wouldn't
game.
even know what that means.
Mine's lower than hers.
What is it?
Mine's 58.
Okay.
I did not roll
I
good
can't
for
give you
HP.
that many 8. I just need the 69 for the memes.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Easy
understand.
enough.
Flynn, aren't you like boosted by some? Like your HP's higher than
Oh,
most
whoa,
warlocks because of
whoa.
something, I think, right? Like, I
Because
don't
I'm a
know.
tiefling. Tieflings get like a constitution boost. So.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I lied.
a dwarf.
Oh, you have more?
I just went to my sheet. It says 103 is max now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's probably adding your con mod to it as well.
Jeez.
Okay, so as I set up
big
the
girl.
scene, I'll let y'all, well, except for Sendare, have reign over what's happening while I update the character sheets in the background. No one's AC changed or anything like that weird stuff, I don't think, because it should still
My
be the
AC
same.
is 19 because the cloak. And I just saw it says 18 on the graphic.
Okay. I forgot Daddy San Elamdare gave you
Daddy's more like Uncle San.
Uncle San. Oh, he's like literally from that show I hate. Avatar. Uncle, what's
The Last
his face?
Airbender?
Yeah.
You don't like Avatar The Last Airbender?
This is not new news, but anyways.
It's
yeah,
new
he's
news
like
to
that
me, and I'm
uncle.
upset.
Why are you upset? Does this seem
It's
like
such a good.
does
It's
this
such a
seem
good
like something I wouldn't say? We
I
won't
don't
go
know.
into
It's
that.
just people like.
Anyways.
I thought everybody liked that show.
So
I'm the only one that grew up on it.
as
I
y'all
guess.
head back to the Lotus District, y'all are effectively going into what is called the Sundive Transit Station. Within there are 3 main buildings known as Sunrise Cafe, Sunset Lounge, and Twilight Tavern, all of which interconnectively have different passageways that lead to the underground arbiter program, depending on which buildings open at the time. So, as of late, those buildings have been condemned since the first time Flint and Zendare came back and like time was all wibbly wobbly. Now, when you arrive, I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Except
okay,
for
okay.
Zendare, because he's unconscious.
Of course, the one person that's good at it.
Oh shit.
11.
Okay.
I didn't warm up any dice, and
Oh,
that's gonna.
Flint, you would have advantage, probably because it's smudgy, but also because you live here.
Plot armor 16.
Plot armor.
What
No,
was
Flint's the main
Isaiah's?
character.
What? Me? What?
What was Brolin's?
So I'm going to use my last spark. to
Why are
have
you
my
using your
Arcana,
spark, Brolin?
Because
When do you get it back?
that's a 12. 12 total.
Is that the spark getting you a 12?
Yeah.
So chat, we have this thing called luck and inspiration that you can give out if you have enough mech points. You don't have to be subscribed, you don't have to be anything, but just go into the little mech point cog on the bottom and you can give out luck and inspo. As long as it's not on cooldown. Just putting that out there. But you use your spark to get a 12?
Yeah.
Do I have anything?
I don't.
Are
I
we-
like how the DM is putting the players down. That's my favorite part about
Flint,
tonight.
you get inspiration. That's a D6. Yay.
Thank you.
Do we like save the stuff we had from the last time? What's happening?
Huh? No, I mean, I think Brolin's class has a special feature thingy.
Oh, I see.
Reroll. when-
So, so
No, it's my spark.
What are we saving for? Like, what is this save for?
You're about to see, or you're about to not see.
Okay, well, I rolled a nat one, so
This
I
actually
critical
makes
failed.
very good sense
Like,
because you haven't been here before, so you wouldn't know. Flint and Brolin, as y'all are flying back, you notice a glitch, almost like you ever copy a picture and then like overlap it over, but it's not like fully in sync with the other picture. It's kind of like that, except the glitch is like all glitchy and there's blues and red highlights here and there because we're in the future. Why not? But that glitch vanishes for a second, and in its place, Sundive Transit Station does not look like it's supposed to. It almost looks akin to a theme park or amusement park, and there's different like rides, and the train is now its own little roller coaster system, and there's a bunch of different people around, and you see like a congested group of locals kind of raving and amping up the Arbiter program and how it needs to come back. Bring back the Arbiter program. Everyone's excited. And there's pictures of you and Brolin and Cinder and Nasea that's like shifting from various imagery. What would y'all like to do?
Okay. Is this something that happens naturally around here?
No, it's all supposed to be some big secret, and this isn't right. This isn't how this goes.
What isn't how it goes, Flint?
Guardian, these people, they apparently know about the Arbiter program. It's all
Yes,
supposed to be quite hush.
Everyone knows about the Arbiter program.
Since when?
Since its creation.
What?
Did you get hit in the head harder than I thought you did? Because that doesn't make any sense to me. That's not.
No, I mean, I'm a little singed. I think that was from your friend and his flamethrower, but other than that, no. No hits on heads.
Okay. This doesn't feel right,
So-
though.
What was supposed to be next? We were supposed to go in somewhere and be back at where we started?
Well, yeah, we go back to the base, but there's not usually these people, and there's definitely not usually this kind of commotion.
Do you think that
I must say, if we arrive as we are on this very lovely demon creature, you'll probably be swarmed for like autographs and things. You're famous.
Famous. Okay. Yeah, this guy got smacked in the head. Then how about we then go for a more low-key entrance and just kind of skip the crowd? Does that work?
Yes, I think I know of a place. Sir Imp Person, can you fly? And he kind of like points off at like a backwards alley over in that direction. Yeah, I'm gonna have to land here pretty soon, so hold on tight.
Have I not introduced the Guardian and Smudgy yet? I guess I need to make a more formal introduction. Anyway.
And Smudgy goes and lands inconspicuously as best as possible for his large size in that area and kind of sets Cinder's body down, and you all are free to hop off.
Does anything else seem different?
Flint, why are you confused and things?
I mean, this just isn't what I'm used to. This isn't how this normally is. No one knows about the Arbiters. That's kind of the point, is that no one knows.
She looks at you and she's like, "What's our special passcode?"
A special blueberry pancakes?
Ooh. I was looking for banana pancakes.
came back to the wrong dimension or something. I don't know what's going on.
But wait, they came back with Nisea, right?
But you were from. How did you get there?
Things are a bit foggy, but I remember someone showing up at my like local shop and just being a little bit weird, the sort that, you know, you don't want sticking around, brings about bad business. Then he told me to get something, and before I knew it, clonked over the head. Then I wake up all attacked and stuff on the roof.
We're missing something here. If you're saying that the arbiters weren't known before, but this is your mentor, your dad. I don't really know.
Oh yeah, this is the Guardian. This is like, yeah, he's my dad basically.
Are you saying that time's not correct?
Something's different. Peps, it's definitely blueberry pancakes. You know, I
I-
hate bananas.
She kind of like scrunches. I'm just like, really? Gaslighted into liking blueberry pancake or banana pancakes. Luck to Flit. It sounds like the Guardian looks at all of you kind of confused. Something might have happened in the past.
Well, I mean, that's an understatement beyond
Yeah.
everything happened in the past. As far as creating a rift or an anomaly or things the way they weren't supposed to go down, that happened majorly.
I guess there's a lot that needs to be caught up. With all of you. Also, your friend is quite unconscious.
Oh yeah, he does that, but we should probably, fix that.
All right. Well, I think I know of an area. And he kind of like heads towards one of the doorways in the alley and kind of like shimmies the lock. I learned this from my daughter, and leads y'all in to kind of like a safe entry point that's not connected to that amusement theater area. So you go down a series of stairs, through some corridors, down a long path, and eventually you make it to this large door. And the Guardian sets his hand down on like a keypad area, and it lights up for a second, and then he like punches in a few numbers that don't seem to have actual like symbols or anything on them. And the doors kind of like hiss open, and kind of like a weird pseudo familiar station area of where you've been before is presented, except the lights are running. It's not like how y'all saw it last, where things were kind of like in partial disarray. But you enter in, and the Guardian like looks to probably Nisea and Brolin, who's carrying Cinder's limp, unconscious body. And he's like, set him in this pod here. We can possibly speed up his recovery process. As y'all do that, it kind of like closes, and you see it rev up, and Cinder looks peaceful, sleep, but the machine is revitalizing him back to consciousness.
I'm gonna head back towards the door. First, I have a quick question though. Did the doors do that the last time we were here?
You didn't go out those specific doors, but I imagine there would be, if you went out the garage area, or if y'all came in through like the vents, but if you went out the garage area, there's probably like a door that came open, but not hissed
Mhm.
mechanically.
Yeah, I'm searching
Hydraulically.
around the door.
Make an investigation check.
That's a natural 20. For a total of 27.
So you notice that these doors have properties that don't rely on normal physics that you would remember back in the past. Being on the inside now, you can see that there's like a contraption with different cogs and wheels connected into each other that will, with the nat 20, you can kind of figure out the pattern of how it revolves the doors open and closed. But there's different types of like pumps that are positioned into it, and there's like different long tubes and other strange concoctions that you haven't seen before attached to it as well, that make it to where all of those different cogs and wheels actuate. And Pepper looks at you. What's wrong there, Pops? You got thing with doors or something?
No, I'm just fascinated. The steam must be inside these cylinders. Didn't you heard the hissing sound? Yeah, like this whole thing is steam powered.
It's not steam powered, it's hydraulically powered, but that hiss is just kind of a release of pressure.
Hydraulics, you say?
Yeah. Flint? Your guy here doesn't know what hydraulics are.
Yeah, he is from the east. And you know, they got different stuff over there. So he's a little, you know, how it is over there. It's more like country, you know. So yeah. But he loves this kind of stuff. God, don't even get this guy started on wheels. Seriously though. I mean that. Do not get this guy started on wheels. He will not stop.
Regular old buttermilk pancake guy, kind of guy.
That is a very good way of saying it. Yeah.
Nisea, what are you up to in this very strange timescape that you're in?
Nisea's just like quiet and grumpy. She's just not like. She's just. I don't know. Like I imagine she would just kind of be standing next to Cinder's pod, just kind of like looking at him, just like thinking and like.
Wake up! You better fucking wake up.
Yeah, she's just like this. I don't know. She's in her head. She's just in her head.
So does anyone want to go from the top of how your last trip in the past was?
Oh. A lot happened. God, I wish Cinder was awake for this. 'Cause I don't.
I mean, we can wait, if that makes things better.
It's not. Well, if anything, it'll make it take longer to explain, probably knowing the two of us. So anyway, it all started when, and Flint is gonna explain what happened.
Montage! But, like, roll a history check to see how well Flint
Hopefully Flint remembers what has happened better than Ashley does. Ooh! Do I have a negative to this? Probably. Oh no,
I thought your history was pretty good.
it is 21.
Okay.
21.
So, over the next 30 to 45 minutes, Flint is reenacting the whole story of everything that's happened, but from a flip perspective. That's very crucial here. There are maybe a few missing pieces, and those would probably be those that Brolin or Nasea would find more important. Not like, Dorn's gone or anything like that, but like different importance in relation to that. Probably didn't mention Brolin's shack behind the tavern that he stayed in for a few days.
Oh no, that played a much larger role.
There was like a side mission.
And Brolin was out back in the shack for honestly the longest time. This place, imagine like dirty socks and like pennies.
Oh, no.
And that is
And pennies.
While she's talking, Brolin is going to have grabbed her pistol and is tinkering with it.
Okay, roll are you hiding this at all?
No, I'm doing it right out in front.
Okay, roll just a sleight of hand and see if it catches Flint's passive.
She's probably actively gesturing with it at some point. Yeah, just like
holding
blam,
it.
blam.
Oh no! No,
yes,
you
proper gun
literally were
safety.
just like blam blam.
Eyes were there.
That's a 6.
That actually doesn't beat her passive perception.
And I was like, blam, blam. Oh, okay, yeah, take it.
Pretty
She's
much.
probably like,
Yeah.
Save me from myself. Like, take this gun. So I don't shoot someone.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, you reenact this whole thing, and for the most part, the Guardian is following, but he's also heavily confused about a lot of like key factors. So you met up with the Lich. By the time you got back to Dorn, everything was different, and then soon Dorn was gone, and then Sindare died, and then you met your actual father, and then you ended up here, and your friends appeared, you got stuff, came to save us.
Wow, you are such a good listener. Yes.
It's almost like I have DM inspiration or something.
Did you omit the part about your father coming out of the ground and destroying the world?
Oh, I wasn't there for that part, but apparently that happened.
I was there. It happened.
Yeah.
So y'all have like a plan for shit like this, right? Like that's part of your whole program, if I understand how this all works.
From the sounds of it, there's been a few discrepancies in the time continuum that have caused a mismatch of information. The easiest way to express this is time is sort of a singular point. So if you go back in the past and change something and come back to the future, time already corrects itself. So anything from the point of the past is rewritten. So in this particular case, I am not aware of how things were, because for me, this is how things have always been.
Right.
So somehow, because of everything that happened in the past, the Arbiters are now publicly open about their operations in the future. There's got to be more than that, though. What else is different
Possibly,
now?
but there's most likely a key pivotal moment that happened in the past that when it reset itself, sort of established you all as you all are here.
What a cutie. I love the kitties.
how do I mean? So surely we could find out, right? We could find history of what happened if there's anything written of what happened.
And find what's different than what we, yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, how does that affect the what's next? Or is the what next still to go back and close the loop or make it right?
Well, if you go back, you'll be opening up a new loop. If you're trying to make it right, then the conditions that you apply in that loop must be more micromanaged. There is a way that I can try and assist with this. However, you all probably should go together in order to cover each other's backs so that you're not walking into territory that could potentially make things more complicated.
Well,
Then when we come back, is that just gonna mess everything up again?
As long as you fix whatever the point is that everything went array, it should fix things.
You know when I think things really went wrong? Oh, it all went sideways with that old song and dance act with that freaking lich. I knew something was off about that guy.
well, I mean, not to say that this whole journey of a ride hasn't been life-changing and peachy, but to be fair, things kind of started going wrong when Aaron and his crew showed up to our town.
Oh, yeah. But it sounds like we might be able to fix it. We can try at least.
I mean, I have no doubt.
I have some doubts. I have some doubts.
There's one equation we're missing from this overall recap scheme here. The people that are trying to stop us or opposing us, what do they want?
Is there something to be gained for them in this version of the future?
I mean, I can go through the history books and, look up Flint's father, read up more about Nasea's mother, Arya Dorn, and see if there's any conflict pieces that might stand out to you.
Might be helpful. I mean, it's crazy. This whole time I didn't know who my dad was, and now we can just look him up in a book. Know all this? But, if we gotta go back and we gotta... Now that I know what he is, I'm not gonna fall for it again. We're gonna stop it. He gave me a keys.
If you all are fine with that, I will get started on that. I'm going to make myself a cup of noodles because that's my favorite. And I will get associated with the past and let you all know what is the prime differences.
Everything's wrong here.
And he kind of walks off.
Oh, this place really is messed up.
It's a small details.
Okay.
If you know, you know, chat.
So he's going to look this up for us, but we're gonna go back, right? Like that's part. Like we have to go back, right?
Yeah.
But what do we stop? I feel like when we were there, we had no idea what we were trying to stop. Just that we were going in the right direction. We were close to everything, but
I mean, I think getting entangled with these people who were trying to stop us, maybe that had something to do with it. Maybe the points where we interacted with them, we ran into them. They were after Smudgy.
They always knew us.
They always were they after me?
Sometimes, right?
Was it all leading to me unlocking my dad? Don't eat dice.
It's a life lesson, kids.
I mean, that would make sense.
I really didn't know that. I thought he was helping me. I really did. I wouldn't have. I mean, was I gonna get him out of hell eventually? Yes! But I didn't know what he was gonna do, and I didn't know that I did it when I did it. He said he was helping, and I believed him. So I'm sorry. But now we know, and we can go back and we can not believe him. We can stop him.
It's kind of crazy that something so massively impactful happening back in our time is causing what? Minuscule memory changes here?
Yes, it's just like ripples out into the most bizarre thing. Cup of noodles? I've never seen him eat a cup of noodles in my life. I don't know what's going on. I want everything to be right. I want to come home. I want to come home to the home I know, with the people I know. I don't want something I did to make them different, make them wrong, you know? It is my fault. I know it.
But you were set up to be a part of this. You became an arbiter. You're in the future, and now you came back to this event. That can't just be coincidence.
But I wasn't even supposed to be an arbiter. I'm not a real one. I was just kind of going as like a last minute thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Everyone who knew what they were doing left. Everyone's left. Everybody has. I don't know. And that's what happened. Everyone who knew what they were doing left. And when I'm on my own, I just fuck it. I just fuck it up.
I think you're muted, Ness. Okay.
Oh.
Mhm.
I think I was just being quiet.
Oh.
But sorry to say, but you did.
That's what I'm saying. I know. Okay? What do
Did
you
your
want me
father
to
come
do?
back?
What do you want me to do right now in this very second? Do you want me to collapse my world around me? Do you want me to send this into the ground? Is that going to make it up to you, or is that just going to cause more shit? What exactly do you want me to do right now, Ness?
Maybe hand over the reins to someone who knows what they're doing. Maybe bring your father with us.
If he wants to go, he can go. And if you want me to fuck off and leave you alone, I will. Happily. And Flint's gonna leave the room.
That's fair.
The
It's not like I have anywhere to go, so.
capsule
Things.
Yeah, Cinder's done. The capsule
Popping out the fucking toaster. Let's go, kids.
revs up a bit more before everything kind of like shuts down, and then backup lights trigger, and then the door kind of like slides open slowly. Cinder, to express the headache that you have would be generous, but what you actually feel is like something completely worse. But the lights, the fluorescent lights kind of hit your eyes, and as you're trying to adjust and your vision's trying to focus in, different figures start to wibble wobble into existence, and then you see Brolin and Nisea standing there kind of close to where you're at.
Roland immediately goes, "Oh, look, something else." And turns his head. Cinder's awake.
Oh.
Please tell us in detail how you feel right now.
Worse than I felt before. Oh god, can somebody turn the lights down? Flint,
Yeah.
can you turn the lights down? Where's Flint?
She stepped away. Well, she needs a moment, and I think it's fair.
Okay. Where? Okay. DM, 1 hit point or full hit points? 1. Okay.
Yeah.
I look into Saya. Any hint of green in her eyes? Okay.
Neither Pepper. She's close, but not in the immediate area.
I don't know who that is. Okay. Nisea, are you gonna hit me?
You know, as much as I would like to, I think that I won't.
Why do you want to hit me?
Do you not remember, like, anything that happened before this?
Do you mean the fight we had on the skyscraper? I remember that pretty vividly. And
Do you
you
remember
sunk your
why?
axe into my shoulder.
Skyscraper is.
Do you remember why this happened?
Because we forgot you in the past, I guess. So somebody came and got you and mind controlled you to fight us.
Did you forget me? Did you?
Not by choice.
You just forgot me.
Not by choice. No. It was kind of out of our hands.
Was it?
It sure seemed like it. But I'm assuming you think it
Was it really?
yeah, I'm assuming you're on the other side of this argument. So what are you upset about?
Was he passed out for this? For like the whole conversation about
yes,
like
he was.
our
Yeah.
world being fucking destroyed?
Mhm.
Okay, let me say this again. So you left, right? You left. Brolin left with you.
On accident.
Oh. Okay, we'll say it was an accident.
Oh, so we're going with what you think and not the truth?
We'll go with it was an accident that you just forgot me and that you forgot.
Let's do the details first, and then we can.
Right.
Yes. You being left in the past was an accident. It
Okay.
wasn't intentional.
Right.
Cinder,
Okay.
roll a deception check. Nisea, roll insight. Brolin, roll insight.
got a 15
That's,
on insight.
you know,
Sindare,
Yeah.
remember your -3s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. 7.
Okay.
a natural 1 for a 3.
So Brolin, you might think that you came by happenstance. You do clearly have the memory of Sindare drinking the capsule with no intention of having a way to get you there, aside from going to the future and then bringing you back at a later point. Nisea, you can kind of jar from how Sindare is, that whether or not it's intentional that he's hiding this information, there is a shift in his body language, which you've been around him long enough to know. When he is forthright with something, there is a lot less blaming in his defense, if that makes sense. And that's kind of what you gather in the process. Do it as you will.
I mean, still don't believe him. So,
Well, yeah, you don't believe him, but
you know,
he's not telling you why. The full truth, I should say.
okay, well, I'll tell you what I think. I think that me, in my world, are less important to you than, I'll just go ahead and say it, Flint. But I'll let you know what happened anyway. So
Okay.
her father, the one that, you know,
Big bad. Yeah.
yeah, he is unleashed. He has been unleashed on the world. He came up out of the ground, in the process, killing Nadir, essentially killing Nadir,
Mm-hmm.
killing Cedric, with the intention of taking over our world. And the last thing I saw was the sky, everything splitting open. And this version of my mother with, you know, the green eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the last thing I remember. Just our world being taken over by a demon. Just destruction. Just destruction. So the world that we knew is gone. Everyone that I've ever loved is gone.
Okay.
And do you know why?
I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
I think that you know why, and I want you to tell me why.
Is it because Roland and I left and didn't think about the repercussions of us leaving?
Yes. That's exactly it.
Okay. To address your first point, yes, Flint is more important to me than your time. Full stop.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna deny that.
We knew that. I
We
mean, to be
knew.
fair, he said that before.
And I was more concerned about helping her than I was with my goal was to get to the future as quick as possible and then figure out a way to get you two to the future. But what ended up happening, because because I don't know if anybody's told you this. I don't know how long I was in that pod. I was going to take myself to the future. So I drank the vial that I was given to return to the future. What ended up happening was Brolin and I both got sent to the future at the same time, and we were thrown right into it. Not really time to think, so I apologize for not thinking. That's on me. I should have done better. I don't know what you want me to say. But now that we're here, I believe we have the technology to go back and keep what happened from happening.
Isn't that what you were supposed to do in the beginning? Weren't you supposed to come back to my time to fix things? So how do we know that this time is going to be any different from the time before?
We don't. But we have a lot to gain if we do go and fix it. We have a lot to lose if we don't go and fix it. Because what happened in your time, I'm assuming, caused some sort of ripple. And if it was an archdevil taking over the planet, I feel like that would probably mess up time, just in general, and the way things play out. So I don't know when that's going to kick in, but that's probably coming. So we need to get back before the effect hits.
It's you and your time. And now you're worried.
You're
now
assuming I
you're worried.
Okay. You're okay.
Well,
okay.
that's not. We don't know much of anything, but I mean, and in the grand scheme of things, it seems like even if we go back and fix something, who's to say someone else from the future is not going to come back and fuck it up 10 years from now anyway? So it seems like in the future, going back and fucking up the past is something people do. But if we can go back before it all went wrong, technically, right? Like that's what you guys try to do. Like that's what it's all about.
From my understanding, yes.
Are you Flint just revealed to us before she left that she is not a real arbiter. What about you? What's your experience fixing time?
I have very little experience. Don't.
How little?
Do you want the truth right now?
Yes.
We have a resource though. The Guardian, right? Like if the Arbiters, whatever this future is, it seems that the Arbiters have some level of authority, some level of power. He should be able to get us where we need to go and get us to the next step once we know what that is.
My understanding, the Guardian is very smart, very capable, likes mac and cheese. What?
Oh, he missed that part. We don't know. We don't know what cup of noodle is. You're not going to get it out of us.
But I mean, he's capable, but I think there's a specific reason why he himself doesn't go back in time. I don't know what that reason is, but he doesn't. So he could probably get us where we need to go, but it is ultimately up to us to fix the problem.
So it's
So
the
what-
same plan we had yesterday and the same plan we had 3 days ago. We figure out how to fix it.
Yes. And I want to fix it. Not because it's affecting my present, but because I think the past is very important to the present, and neither should be altered. So I have to go back and fix my own mistake. Because that's what it is, a mistake from somebody who has less experience than Flint. Because
Roland's staring at Nessay to see if there is any kind of like calming.
Because guess what? The two adults in the room walked out very early on. They just left. Okay? There was nobody else. It was either us or nothing. So you're left with some real screw ups. And I don't know what you want me to say. I'll do my best. But my priorities aren't. My priorities are my priorities. And
What is your priority, Sender?
do you really want to know?
Yes, I will
I have
not
a
be
couple.
asking.
I have a couple. First up on the list, protecting Flint. Pretty high up there. Keeping her safe. I made a promise to the Guardian that I would get her home safe. And I intend to keep that promise. Second up is finding my parents. Because I don't know if you were informed of this, but my parents got attacked by the people, the corruption wielders that I was apparently in the same boat as, because I was a child of corruption. Just skip over that whole bit. But my parents are gone. And if what you're telling me is true, my parents are dead. So I need to fix that. Do you want more priorities?
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear.
Oh, protecting you two.
Not necessarily. I don't think that I need your protection. I need you to fix my time.
It's not
And
just about protecting.
If that brings your parents back, if that
Okay.
benefits you in some way, then please, yes, I would love it if my time were fixed. I would love it if that were your top priority, but you know, I don't think it ever was. I don't think it ever will be. Maybe I should speak to this guardian person and see if I can become an arbiter, because it seems like anyone can become one.
That's exactly why we told you guys you were honorary arbiters. Because we were like, we had this whole discussion when Aoron and her name escapes me. But when those
Zaysa?
two left, Zaysa. I knew it started with a
Zaysa.
Z. I almost said Zendaya. So,
Oh, okay.
when Aoron and Zaysa, when they left, we had a whole conversation of Flint and I don't know what we're doing, but we're still gonna try. And
we
we
also had a conversation how no one was leaving until we knew what was going to happen on our world. We all made that promise.
Correct.
and
then
you
what happened?
drank the vial.
But what happened before that?
You,
What happened before that? What is my number one priority?
yeah. Well, I mean, it still shouldn't, like, you made a promise and you made a promise. So you made 2 promises and then so you kept one and not the other.
Are we done? Or do you want to keep this going?
It just baffles me how one person can be so much more important than time. Time itself.
That must say a lot about me.
It does say a lot about you. And it's great for her, shame for the rest of us.
Yeah, because I don't care about anybody else but her, right?
Prove it to me that that's not true. I'm sure this moment you're eager to go run after her right now, so why don't you?
Because we're having this conversation.
Right.
And you want to keep venting your frustrations and letting your anger out on me, so be it. I'll be a punching bag for you if that's what you really want.
You already did that. Didn't solve anything.
So you did that because you wanted to.
A part of me, yeah.
Okay. So now I see where your priorities are.
My home. And the people that I love, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright. I'm done now.
You sure? Or do you, I mean, I could keep going, you know.
No.
I feel like I'm about to pass out at any moment and the lights are kind of bright, but I mean, I could probably throw up and keep going if you want
I'm
me to.
alright. Run along.
Run along. Excuse me, what?
Run on. Go to Flint. It's what you want.
I look at Brolin, just with the eyes of, what am I supposed to do here?
Man.
And then I look at Nisea.
Perhaps we could all use a moment to cool down. Let's cool our jets, okay? I'm gonna look at Cinder. I'm gonna say, she could probably use you right now.
I don't think we have time for this. So, unless you want to explore these topics further, I'm going to walk away. We can talk about them later with all 4 of us. We could have a screaming match. I don't care.
I told you I was done. I told you I was done.
Mm-hmm. And I'm letting you know for future conversations that I'm still willing to talk about this. So, if you're not done, you could say you're done. You could also still be harboring things.
Well, you know, it's funny is that not once did you apologize.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did.
He did try to voice regret. I mean, I'm
Like,
What do you want? Do you-
Sorry. I'm sorry, Nisea. I'm sorry that your world is destroyed. That'd be cool.
I suppose acknowledging my mistake in it all was not enough. So, Nisea, I am sorry. I'm sorry that my mistake led to the death of everything you hold dear. I am sorry Are we done with this for right now?
Yeah.
I look at Brolin. Okay. And I walk away. Looking for Flint.
Like hobble away with your one.
Yeah, with my
HP.
1 HP. Actually, I'm just gonna
Kinda
go on
like a
all
crawl
fours.
on the floor.
Yeah.
Around this time, Pepper comes up to Brolin and Nisea. That was all a lot.
Who
say-
even are you?
I'm Flint's best friend, Pepper.
Okay, then maybe you should go be with her too.
How are you mixed up in this? Like, I feel like that's a separate conversation. But are you going anywhere? Or are you staying
all
here?
are really into this. I mean, I've heard of method acting, but this is next level.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're all the actors for
Is
the
it cute?
Fate Keepers.
The gatekeepers.
Yeah, it's on season like 8 now.
What?
No.
But
No, it was the fucking theme park. It was our theme park.
to say that like y'all are really good as your characters is beyond measure. I mean, full respect. Like,
Wait. The Guardian.
mhm.
Has he been in other productions? Has he played any other popular roles?
Not really. I mean, he produces the show.
I don't understand.
Did he like cut your pay or something? Why are you looking at me like that? I mean, there's contracts. You really should put in your contract if you think you're getting like pay differentials between you and your other.
I feel like
Explain to me, as if I were my character,
Mhm.
what you're talking about.
So, you all are on a show called Fate Keepers, and everyone's addicted to it. And yeah, there's so much good, juicy drama.
What do you mean? What do you mean by show?
Like, it's a show. It's. I could just show you. I mean, I could show you the show, because that would make a lot more sense. And then
Okay.
we can progress.
yeah, I feel like this is good. Yeah, show us the show. Joe, yeah, please.
Okay. She walks over to like the nearest council, and grabs a remote, which y'all probably don't know what it is, and she starts pointing it and pushing buttons. I'm just gonna primitively say what it is because she's turning on the device. And you see images appear on this screen. And she like scrolls through, selects a particular app, clicks it, and then scrolls down to Fate Keepers, and you see like all of y'all in your normal adorned clothes. She clicks it, goes over to like season 8, and then pushes play, and you hear you see a man kind of late 20s, maybe early 30s, not sure. And he's like, I'm Fletch Sabro, and you're watching Fate Keepers. And today, we're going to see just how well they deal with this new pact that Flint seems to have made in relation to meeting with her father. And it shifts, and you see Flint in that kind of lair with her dad, and she's talking to him, and there's some kind of like metaphysical camera that's getting like really good angles for the moment, and you see her like yelling at her father for the fact that like he pretty much abandoned her, and it's this whole drama skit. And she looks at all of you. Yeah, this is Fate Keepers. I mean, I'm really excited what your latest adventures are going to bring, because the episodes got really spicy towards the end. But it's like a week-to-week production, and, you know, you can't keep people waiting like that.
Excuse me. Do you mean to say that people watch this for entertainment?
Yeah.
Nasea is just like gonna look over at Brolin. Something's brewing. You could see something brewing. She's
Now-
not happy.
Well, I understand that it's hard to understand what's going on and what's real and what's not real, but we know Flint and Sindera enough to know that they are capable fighters and strong practitioners in magic, and this doesn't line up with that.
Perhaps you two need to go speak with the Guardian?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Flint and Sindare need to be on the same page. I feel like we could talk to the Guardian, but I feel like they might have better questions to ask.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Are y'all going to be doing this like fully into your character thing the whole time? Is that... I just need to know where the bar is set at, so...
For now, yes. We are.
Yeah, you probably should find them and tell them to go talk to the Guardian as well. I mean, you should probably do it as a group, but... that's
I
just
mean,
me.
honestly, I wouldn't Flint believe you. Why don't you come
I mean,
with us
when your
to tell
best
Flint?
friend becomes famous overnight, you kind of just like let her go with it. I mean, I wish the best for Flint, but I'm not going to be like, don't do all these episodes, girl. Come hang out. Like, that'd be selfish on my part.
Right, okay. You stay here to Pepper. Should we give Sindare and Flint some time, or should we go find them right now? Hello.
Ness is just gonna like pick up her big heavy fucking axe and just drop it on the screen that was like showing all of these things going on.
Oh, wow. Totally thought that was a stage prop. Okay. Yeah, y'all should...
You know what? How about you go run and get the Guardian.
Okay. I mean, really, if he nicks your pay...
Go get him.
Okay. I'll be back.
How about right now, please?
But she kind of like heads off in the same direction. And as you look at the screen that is now like broken and fizzling with electricity and other things, that's where we're going to take a break.
Sweet Jesus. Oh my God.
We'll be back.
I'm sorry. The fuck?
Yeah, seriously.
We're gonna be back. Come back and watch us. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Give us like 5 minutes. Okay? Just five freaking minutes for us to wrap our heads around everything that's happening.
Don't talk like you're one of us.
I am. I'm one of y'all all the way. All the way. We'll be back.
Oh.
I thought we were. I thought we were.
Welcome back. We're back.
We're not okay.
So Pepper is going to go get the Guardian. Nisea, Brolin, are y'all doing anything, or are you just waiting there?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, like Nisea is definitely gonna want to like expedite the process of like getting the Guardian and shit. But I don't know. We'll probably like hold off.
Okay. Cinder, you end up coming across Flint because most of these rooms are see-through and they have like walls, glass for walls sort of thing. So
I think you probably hear her before you see her. She's like overturning her bedroom, like tearing it apart, looking for something.
do you enter or knock?
Fucking shit.
Ding, ding, ding.
What?
Hey.
I don't want to. Oh, it's you.
Yo, you good?
No, I can't find my fucking cigarettes. And then she like goes into her pillowcase and pulls out a vape, and she's like, "Ah, what is this future? We can't stay here."
Okay, okay. Can I come in?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
The room is just wrecked around her.
Okay, so you're having about as bad of a time as me. Okay, what's up?
We did this. We fucked this up. We did this. And I don't know how to fix it.
We're gonna fix it, okay?
Are we?
The Guardian's smart. He'll send us right back to where we need to go, and we'll fix it. We have to. We don't have a choice, Flint. I don't know if your style is running away from problems like these, but I can't.
Oh, I don't mean to make a mess, you know? But I do every time.
Everybody makes a mess, though. Look at the mess I've made. I mean, come on, you have to see what I've done. I caused a ripple that destroyed the world.
It's us. It's both of us. And she's right to be mad. She's right to hate us for it. We fucked up.
I don't know if it's that she hates us. She just wanted us to be better.
I don't know how that isn't the most hateful thing I've ever heard from someone.
What I said or what she said?
How you can't, we just are who we are. We can't be better. We are just who we are, and we tried. Even when everyone left, we still tried.
We did.
But it wasn't good enough because we're not good enough.
Maybe not, but we're their best chance at getting back home.
Are we? Are we just gonna fuck it up more, Sin? I mean, I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do.
If we make it worse, we make it worse together. What matters is that we're together. No, as long as we're all together, something will work out correctly. It has to. Statistically, it has to. What are some good things that we've done? Diora. Remember Diora?
Yeah, she's probably fucking dead now, Sin.
But we saw her, okay? We saw her after you left and after Dorn disappeared. We saw her and she was all grown up and she was confident and capable. And that's because we helped her. We put her in a situation where she could become confident. If it wasn't for us, who knows what would have happened to her? She could have taken out all of Dorn because nobody took the time to understand her. And we came in and we understood her. You understood her. You helped her. You talked to her. So it can't all be bad, right?
but it's still not enough. Sin, I just don't. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. I've fucked up before, and trust me, I have fucked up before, but I have not fucked up this bad.
Neither have
we
I.
can't fix all of that.
There's gotta be a way.
And I don't think we're the ones to figure it out. We obviously can't.
But it'd be wrong to not try. Especially if we caused it, we have to at least try to make things right. Even if we fix it and we never see Nisea or Brolin again, we have to fix it.
I'm sure that's exactly what they want, and I can't blame them.
Well, wouldn't be the first time that somebody hasn't wanted me around, so
Hey, same.
it wouldn't be the last either. But if Nisea's a problem, I'm sure I can't take her. She's far too strong.
No, God,
Did you
no.
see me try to fight her?
She'll crush you in an
She
instant.
almost killed me with one
even know
attack.
I don't even know why you're entertaining the thought. There's no fucking way.
I mean,
I don't. Sin, I know you blame yourself, but this is my fault.
not all of it.
I pulled you into this. I pulled you into the past.
Which was great.
I wanted to believe so much that my dad was out there and that he wanted me. And
What do
I
you mean?
followed that. I followed that to the destruction of everything.
But how
Because
could you know?
you say that people don't want you around. No one wants me. No one has ever wanted to keep me, and I understand why. I wreck it all. I wreck everything, and Nisea's right to feel the way that she does.
But
I followed that feeling to the end of everything, and it wasn't worth it because he didn't even want me.
you're wrong. Flint, you're wrong.
About what?
I want you around. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to cast you aside. You're my best friend, one of my only friends, and the other two are kind of angry at me right now, and I can blame myself all day and night, but Nisea is still going to be upset until I fix what I did. There's so much wrong with all of us at varying levels. But if we come together, we have done good things. We are capable of good things. Especially now that I don't have the corruption on me, because I was not okay. I almost killed people multiple times. I almost let Brolin die because of it. But they brought me back. They brought me back. And that is a debt that I will never repay, but I will do my best to pay them back. If that means giving my life trying to save their home, then so be it. I don't know if we go back and face your father. I don't know if that's a fight we can do, but we have to try something. And I need you by my side so I know everything will be okay.
Sin, what if we're not as good as you think we are? What if we just mess it up? Is that not who we are? Really?
Is that not what life is? Just messing things up for other people? Until you find the people that you can improve more than you harm?
It's not worth the harm, though, if it's this bad. Sin, I can't disappoint them again. And I don't know if I can do any better. Because I didn't know I was messing up before. I didn't know. I didn't see it. I thought it... I didn't know. How am I gonna know that I'm fucking up? You know?
Because I'm sure Nisea would be very proud to let you know. We keep each other in check. When I had corruption magic flowing out of me, you're the one that was like, hey, maybe... You all were the ones that were being like, hey, maybe this isn't the route to take. You all brought me back. I died. Full on dead. And that's not your fault.
Is it not, though?
It's
Maybe
not.
It really feels like it is.
It's not. It's not.
Cause and effect.
Causation does not equal correlation, or the other way around. It's one of those.
I don't think you got that right. You were there because of me. You died because of me.
I happily died
Don't say that.
because I was trying to save you. And I'd do it again.
I'm not worth that.
You are to me. You have no control over how I view you. You have no control over how I care for you. You can't control that. Is that what upsets you? You can't control what other people think of you and how they feel about you?
Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand what you see. You have such shit judgment. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's not.
You...
I can hurt people like this. If I can cause this much pain, I'm not worth it.
Then I wouldn't be worth it. Because I've caused just... So we're both not worth it.
I mean, you said it. That's just, I mean...
Respectfully, I think you're the one with bad judgment. Because I see goodness in both of us. You pulled me out. Okay. Do you want to talk about how you found me? I was picking fights. I sprayed a raccoon folk in the face with a spray can of paint.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I think that was a hate crime, to be honest.
Well, he was hateful towards my deity, so justified, right? No, I don't.
That's how it works.
Okay. Well, clearly he didn't press charges, so...
I mean, we wouldn't know. He kind of skipped town, and now, who knows if he even exists in this version of the future. What is up with that, by the way? Like, the cup of noodles?
With what? Cup of noodles?
Oh my god, it's this whole thing. The fucking vape, it's cotton candy flavored. Who is this Flint? Because I don't know her. This is not me.
Okay.
Perception checks, you two.
I'm totally good at perception.
While they're rolling, can I ask a question? So this is a question I had over break and I forgot to ask. When we saw the screen with the show, did it look real or did it look like a set? I don't know because we weren't in hell. I wasn't in hell. Was I in hell?
No, just Flint.
Just Flint. It looked like a TV produced form of that episode. or that particular setting.
Event. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I used my luck,
Okay.
so I got a 23.
Okay. And Flint got a
7.
nice. So as Flint's talking to you, Cinder, you look up and you see Smudgy kind of like resting on top of a stack of just the equivalent of like DVD packages, out of range of, you know, the rest of the destruction in the room. And underneath, you see Fate Keepers seasons 1 through 7 kind of like stacked up that Smudgy is resting on now.
Clint, I thought you were more of a cinephile, not a...
It was my Buffy DVD set. Whatever.
Whatever Buffy translates to me.
I thought you, like...
Yeah, like horror movies, like gore and shit. What is this fantasy?
And you see
Right,
on
Fate
the cover,
Keepers?
if you pick it up, all of you in kind of like various stages of each season.
I don't recall discussing this with you. Is this... Are we...
Is someone watching us?
I look around for a camera.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
Okay, there's no camera.
This is some bizarre prank. I mean, when I left, I know the Guardian was in, you know, not the best state, but
Right.
making this is. And how
And
would
the
he
fact that
know
he would,
about
like-
Roland and Nasaya?
Right, and like... It doesn't make sense. Should we talk to the Guardian about
There's
this?
a lot more wrong here than I think we know.
What do you mean? What's wrong here?
I mean the cup of noodles, the cotton candy vape, the fucking. Do I need to go on? Those are 2 crimes against humanity, right there.
Right. So... Cup of noodles, though?
Right. Instead of mac and cheese. Like, what is that?
What?
I know. Sodium content alone is just like not a sustainable way.
I mean,
of
overall, I'm more of a spaghetti person, but like...
Ugh, you seem like a spaghetti person.
Okay, first of all, that's rude. Second of all, thank you. I was hoping, you know,
No,
one day
I
somebody...
meant that. I meant
that's
that the
an
worst
insult.
way possible.
Oh, okay. What if I said it was like fettuccine alfredo? Or...
I mean, that's better, but only marginally.
But
you
like
know.
that's heavy. Like it's rests
It
at
is
the bottom of
heavy.
your gut.
It's not good for
it
you.
doesn't feel good.
You're gonna be constipated.
I've had that happen once before. Off topic.
You hear
Okay.
Smudgy in his sleep mutter, "Stop hitting me, Cinder."
I didn't hit him. Is he dreaming that I'm beating him up? That's so sweet.
Well, at least he's dreaming about you. That's nice.
Right. Yeah.
I
I
guess
still
let's
have to
go.
beat him up at some point. What?
No. Let's go talk to the Guardian, I guess. I don't. I don't know what to do.
Well, first we talk to the Guardian, then we talk to our angry friends. I don't know if Brolin's really angry. Brolin's more of a problem solver, so he's probably trying to figure out how to fix everything,
Yeah.
not why we didn't fix everything. But maybe, you know, he's angry enough that he's we'll just try to avoid them, you know? We'll just avoid them for the next, like, half hour.
Is
Let them
that
cool off.
okay? I mean, we'll have it out if we need to have it out, but
I'll be honest, if somebody sneezes in my general area code, I'm going down.
Like, oh, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, please don't hit me. Not even like a high five.
Technically, I still have your gun.
He's made it so tempting. But okay, fine. We'll like go see the Guardian.
Okay. Okay.
So as y'all go out, you see Pepper following behind the Guardian as they're coming down from his kind of alcove, and she seems to be like in a state of disbelief and also bewilderment, but she catches eyes with Flint and Cinder as y'all walk out. She kind of like looks at you, but then continues to follow after the Guardian, who is headed towards Nisea and Brolin.
Wait, Guardian. Wait. What's his real name? I shouldn't real name him.
I don't think you're on real name terms with him.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Guardian.
And he just
I don't think
keeps
he.
walking.
Am I not projecting my voice enough? Like,
Well,
am I
mean,
too
he's
quiet sometimes?
Right there. Why don't we
I-
just go down the rest of the hallway? I brought
Well,
a
because
D20
that's
with
back
me.
in the direction of Nisea and Brolin.
Well, we're
right?
gonna have to face them eventually. And honestly,
Right,
if
but-
they want to have it out, I'll fucking have it out.
We don't have magic. You cannot.
Well, I don't mean like that. I just mean like talking.
Oh, I'm good at that.
So you all
Oh.
convene. The
I
Guardian
thought I was good at talking.
is there first to see you, Nisea and Brolin kind of like wrestling with thoughts, and Pepper walks up behind, and then you hear kind of Cinder and Flint bickering as they come around the corner and join up with all of you. Right, so I hear there is a conflict with the contract, Nisea?
No,
Contract.
we need you to fully
Wait, let me see that
explain-
DVD.
Oh, you guys are going to hear this, and I see them. I assume I see them like passing along.
Yeah, I'm like flipping
know
it
what
back
it
and
is.
forth
Yeah,
so you
it's
see
like-
the cover.
Yeah, I think you might want to sit down.
I'm afraid if I sit down,
myself?
I'll die.
No, not you. You explain what they have in their hands. Maybe start with what your job is, the Arbiter program.
And he kind of like looks over at the Pepper. I'm sorry. Do you all not remember, or
Answer the question, please, Guardian.
you're all hired actors, actresses?
I'm sorry. What?
Since
You're-
when?
Since the conception.
I have not gotten. I look at Flint. I have not gotten any royalties or checks.
Wait. But you raised me.
Yes, and we thought it was a good idea to come up with this series to get us out of the dumps. And it has worked. I mean, ratings are very high for Fate Keepers.
What? Ratings? We have ratings?
Yes, you have fans. Did I not mention those outside?
I-
I thought that was for what I thought was a very real Arbiter program. So you're telling me if I say to you, oh, hey, Guardian, we need to go back to the past.
Yes,
Does
that's all in line with the Fate Keepers, the show. You all go back in the past, try to fix things.
But the actual technology to do it,
I mean,
is it real?
There's just kind of like sort of the same pod that you were just in, but similar, that mindscapes and sort of documents all of the events that take place for our viewers to watch and experience. I mean, aside from certain method actors, like the time we hired Sizemore to serve in as the Lich, but that's semantics.
I'm sorry. Who's Sizemore?
He's a
Are you talking about
character in the
Volgotha?
game.
Yes, the Valgotha, the Lich.
Right. And you're talking about a hired actor to play them?
Sometimes it's better to get hired actors if we need the story to progress in a particular situation. But the pods that you are in manifest all sorts of different things, like
I mean, I knew the song was rehearsed, but to that degree?
Roland is going to try to mentally reach out to Angel.
Okay. What do you want to say?
I want to say, are you here?
You wait for some time, but you don't hear anything.
So, let me get this right. We are all actors and actresses in a hit television, and I look at Nisei and Brolin moving pictures. Moving.
Yeah, we saw.
images.
We saw. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're telling me we're all actors, and that these two didn't actually come from the past.
No, I mean, their characters are from the past.
No, these people are actually from the past. These two people, Nisea and Brolin, are actually from the past because of technology that we actually have.
No.
Okay. Should I hit him to jog his memory?
I don't think that's quite gonna do it.
Maybe you should
Okay.
let me.
Okay, Nisea needs to hit something. Guardian, just turn your
We don't need to hit anything. Apparently, the last trip that you all went in, something must have glitched and your memories must have overlaid to your actor form rather than your actual form. So, I mean, I thought the research that you wanted me to do was just to make the next plot point continue for the season, but
I don't understand what's going on.
I'm gonna reach behind me and grab the staff with the armillary on it. I'm gonna look at it. Angel, can you hear me?
don't hear anything.
Can I look, Brolin? Can you look at this with me to see if the Rosari crystal is inside of it still?
I will attempt to.
Make
Investigate
a Arcana check.
I like that one. I'm good at those.
Can I give him advantage because I'm assisting?
Sure.
Okay.
That's pretty good. There's a lot happening too. Sorry. That's a 22.
Nice. So it seems to be roughly in the same condition as it was before, except the crystal has dimmed even to a further extent than last you saw.
It's still there. It's just not vibrant.
Okay. A poll for everybody magical. How do you recharge? Can you recharge a Rosari crystal?
No, by the state of how they are, they just have their power. It's how we keep the lights on, if you will, for the production. It gets all the good angles.
So you do have.
Rosari crystals?
Well, the one that's in that armillary.
Have you never seen a Rosari crystal, Brolin, in your time?
If I remember right, we didn't know exactly what that was, did we?
I mean, Aaron had you like work on fixturing Angel to the staff to begin with, but as far as your knowledge of Rosari crystals before that, it might be things you've encountered in your history, but like
Not directly. Yeah. Not directly. Yeah.
Okay. So here's a crazy idea. Producer Guardian, how is Hege Industries looking right now?
I mean, their stocks are pretty high, but
Right. What do we know about Hege Industries and their vast success?
that they sponsor most of our production side of things.
Okay, I figured it out. Gang, we're in trouble. If we didn't think we were before, we are now. Okay, Producer Guardian, could you inform me where my parents are?
Parents?
Yes, my parents. Serial and Rendo?
Those are what the system concocted as your parents. As far as your personal parents, I haven't met them before.
Okay. So who? Okay.
What do you
All
think
right.
our names are?
Zendare, Flint, Brolin, Nasea.
What's our real names, though?
Zendare, Flint, Brolin, Nasea.
What's our character names?
Zendare, Flint, Brolin, Nasea. It's a reality television series unlike any other.
You're okay. That's a little hard to believe. You're telling me that we are the first reality TV show?
That has attempted something like this? Yes.
Okay. Could you
Is
do me a favor?
Something grounded not in reality? Like,
Could you do me a favor, Producer Guardian? Could you send me back to the moment that Flint's archdevil father destroyed the world in front of Nasea? Could you send me back to that moment?
Not particularly, no.
Why not?
The research I have gathered in that moment dictates it wouldn't justify well for the season to go back to that moment.
No. I'm talking about a whole separate like mini series,
Yes, well, as it's written,
separate from the show, like a spin-off. Like, what if Sindare had his own spin-off and went and did his own thing?
there
why
was
does the have his own spin-off? What about the rest of us?
there was a timeline conversion after that event. I looked it up. Flint's actual father created an alternate timeline called Izar. So he didn't stay, if you will.
Where are you looking these things up?
I mean, it's in history. All of it, you know. Ukodor, the previous planet that died. All the history's there. You just have to sift through it.
Okay, so you know that part in the show where I was acting really recklessly and I drank the vial that Flint gave me, and then Brolin and I showed up in the future.
Yes.
Could you send me back? Could you send us back to the moment right after Brolin and I left?
No.
Why?
Season reasons doesn't make sense. From the
Okay,
let's
Nasea,
viewers'
you can
Nasea
knock him
did-
out.
Oh man, Nasea's gonna like pick up her axe. And just, like,
easy,
get the fuck ready.
easy. I have a better explanation. Considering this is all time wibbly-wobbly space, perhaps we can come to a better agreement. What is it that you all are trying to accomplish, exactly?
Keeping... How do I put this lightly? Keeping all of this from ever existing. 'Cause I hate it.
You'd have to go back to the beginning. Season 1.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Back to season 1.
Ooh, about that.
If you say reasons, I will kill you.
And
No.
she's angry enough to actually.
If I
kill you.
send you back, there's a potential that there is an overlay of production. So you, as a group, have to make sure you're not in the same spaces as your previous selves.
But you're saying we can do it.
Yes, do you all have very good, accurate memory of what happened? I mean... Because your seasonal selves are going to do the things that they did, you all just have to figure out how to stop whatever the big mess up was that you all don't like your contracts for. I mean, we can
Okay, so
negotiate this.
in your professional opinion, where do you think the big mix-up was?
You all are very good actors. I give you that.
No, not acting. In the show,
The
where
show
was the
is based on your perspectives.
right? But we're saying we want to prevent the show from ever happening. Wouldn't that be such a mix-up? In the 8th season, it's the unknown final season, and the heroes go back and prevent it all from ever occurring.
If you don't think that you did anything, then there's a extra factor that isn't being considered here. Was there anything
Like-
else that could potentially cause a shift like this?
And yeah, there were other people traveling to and fro. We ran into them at your parents' place.
Does anybody know their names?
Yeah.
I lit them on fire, but I didn't catch their names.
I didn't
I mean,
really
it's gonna take me a while.
speak to them. Okay,
We
Guardian?
did. We definitely talked to them multiple times.
Guardian,
Guy and a girl.
I'm gonna need you and Pepper to leave us alone. Can you do that?
I mean, I can get the machines up and running. It's going to take a bit.
Right. Okay, gang, do we want him to do that?
Yeah, go keep yourself
Yeah.
busy doing that.
I
Yeah,
think so.
Go set up the machines. You be a good little producer.
How about
and
you not
set up
talk
the
to me that
machines.
way, Cinder?
How about you do as I ask,
Or
Guardian?
what?
Or me. Now run along.
It's very unclear what your contracts are stating. Show some respect when he walks off. I mean,
I'm just gonna throw a pillow at the back of his head.
I wouldn't.
No, my dad.
I really wouldn't piss him off, guys.
What's he gonna do? Write us out of the show?
He's literally the smartest person in this room, probably.
I don't know. Have you met Brolin?
No, definitely. Sorry.
Yes, I have, and my testament stands. All
Pepper?
of this
I think I told you to leave too.
is his doing.
Yeah. So we should discuss what we want to do and make sure that we're ready when the machines are ready for us to
Right.
Do these machines actually send us
That's
back?
that's my question too. I don't. Are they real?
It's our minds that go. I don't know. We don't know a lot of things.
You
But there's
know,
only one way we're gonna find out.
I didn't want to say anything when, it hit, but you're changing, Flint. You're changing. And
Don't
Pepper
say
walks
that.
off.
That's rude. You're fine. If you're changing, it's for the better. And that's not the Pepper that you know. I don't think.
I don't want to be the Flint that she knew.
Then it's good that you're changing, right?
I'm gonna be the Flint that fixes this.
Exactly. So, gang, I think we have to go back to Hege Industries.
What? I mean, they're connected, but I don't. What are
But
we
I
gonna find?
If
What are we looking
anybody
for?
has the ability to send us back, it is them.
But why? I mean, you tell them the reason we want to go back is to get rid of the show. It seems like they have a big part to play in that.
I think the show's just a distraction. It's to make us question ourselves, right? Because we know that we lived it, right?
Yes, we did live it.
Oh God.
I didn't die for ratings. No, Flint. Look at me. Eyes to eyes. We're all real. It all actually happened. It sucked, but we're here now and we're gonna fix it.
I promise you, I ain't no paid actor.
You think people can't write what Brolin is? People can't write what Naseya is? People trying to write what I am? That's impossible. You can't write out what I'm going to do.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't seem like that's this process either. They put us in the situation and we.
Well, with
Be,
like
you know.
reality TV shows, there's still some like light writing. Kind of like an improv theater show that still has bullet points it's gotta hit. Wait,
God.
I changed to a southern accent.
But maybe. I mean, if the Guardian, I get that he's caught up in the producer thing, but if we can go back in whatever capacity we're able to go back, we have influence on where it all started this way. Shouldn't we see that out? Shouldn't we try it?
I agree that it's worth a try. If it turns out that this is some ploy, then it's a dead end. But going to Hege, once that's a journey we can't turn back from that.
Ooh, and Flint's gonna go. She's gonna turn around, see the TV with the axe mark in it. Oh, come on. And then go find like some other screen or laptop or something and put in the DVD, which I would imagine is like season 1. And she's gonna start kind of like watching and like fast forwarding through things.
Like double speed.
Yeah.
So you put it in, and the particular disc that you have selected has like Zaysa confronting Aaron in the tavern angrily. You fast forward, y'all meet Diora. You fast forward, you meet the hags. You fast forward, and that's kind of like the end of that episode. It goes on to the next one, and it's just a trailing of what has happened.
So if we're doing this and we can't run into ourselves, we gotta remember where we were. We gotta try to figure out where
When did you get the necklace?
or whoever in the glen, in that meadow, when we fought those people who were after Smudgy.
Right.
That was the first time that we ran into anybody who was connected to my
Okay,
dad.
right.
Mhm.
So maybe that's something?
That's something. I mean, that's the first time anyone came after us. I mean, that's because we were going to look for the thing to help Diora, but we got
Yeah, we were like on our way to
distracted.
Volgotha.
Mhm.
Because on our way to Volgotha was probably like 2 or 3 seasons.
That would took us so long. That
Yeah.
took us so long. That was like our first, like the first through line, and it took us so long.
Yeah.
But so I mean,
so much, but it's because stuff happened. It's because we got set off course.
so I'm just trying to follow this path, Ron. You think one option could be to get there, to find those people before we encountered them, and stop Flint from getting the amulet?
Yes, because her getting the amulet.
Helped him find her? Is that how it
Yes.
works?
Yes.
It also triggered a whole series of events that led to the destruction of Dorne.
So that time we all spent time telling her why we all thought that amulet was a bad idea. That's not the
But do
time.
you remember
sorry.
the smoke? Do you remember how cool it looked? I just wanna. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna fix it, but.
So that's one option, but I think it's a good idea to keep thinking like, what are other options? Going to Valgotha? I mean, that was such a confusing.
Because wait,
Think of
what
everyone.
happened to the capsule of repose?
Oh yeah, it went poof.
And where did it go?
No, I mean it like broke open.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you
Do you remember
remember
that?
why we went to the Lich in the first place?
To get the capsule.
Get the
Oh.
To give
capsule.
to the hags.
To get to the hags. To save
To
Diora.
unbind them from Diora.
But
Because we didn't know which one was bound to Diora.
when we got back, wasn't she already unbound?
No, the hags were just gone. They left to a different part of town.
So how is Diora fine?
We saved her.
How?
I don't remember. Didn't we? Why the hags left because of the hag?
'Cause
Well,
we ruined their
we didn't
house.
have a chance to. We were gonna save her, and then the hags left.
Correct. They went to like the east of town, and then Flint's whole situation was happening simultaneously, so we had to shift focus.
Oh, right. That was the first time we came back to town. All of that happened.
Yeah, that's where Elimdare died. That's where I died.
Yeah.
That's where Dorne got destroyed.
yeah.
So a big pivotal point.
Yeah.
Should we have killed the hags?
Oh, look, you guys remember that time we met that guy in the forest? That weird trader guy? That was crazy. Keep fast forwarding.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, I think I still have what he gave me. Wait a second. No, I won't use it right now.
What did he give you?
He gave me like a food item that if somebody ate it, I could convince them to do whatever I wanted.
That's dark.
I've been saving it.
A
I think I
roofie.
just got some poison.
So another option. So
And that was all because the necklace. They
Right.
found me because the necklace, right?
And what happened with the necklace?
I went to hell and my dad took it off.
Okay. What happened after your dad took the necklace off you?
Apparently that freedom. I didn't know that.
Okay, so we have to keep you from getting a necklace.
Yes.
Because then that will keep your dad from escaping, which will keep him from destroying Dorne.
So
Right.
we have to
We have to find those people before they found us.
and destroy it on them.
Or
It-
somebody else gets it put on them. I mean, I'll wear it.
No, Sin, you don't want to wear it. It's bad news.
Well, it's better than you wearing it. And also,
Well-
if I still die, then it won't matter, right?
If the necklace,
Wait, no, that's
if it
that's
exists,
my past.
and it's a key, then it just can't exist. Is there a way to destroy it?
Is there a way to bring it back here? Magic doesn't work here. Maybe that cuts off the tie.
But wait, didn't you come back here with it before? I
think
thought
she
maybe it was a
did.
dream. I don't know.
I think she did when you and I went back to the
Uh-huh.
future.
You had it still.
You had it on,
But that
And
was
you
a
used
dream.
it. It created. That's what I
but
thought.
that
I
dream
thought it
was also reality because things that happened in the dream happened in real life.
Is that the dream? Did
Because
your
I thought we
parents didn't
stepped
happen
through
in the dream?
I thought we went through like a portal.
That was the hospital thing.
Right. But no, after that, right? There was another time besides that where we went to my parents' apartment and they were gone and they were actually gone.
Mhm.
Because when we left was
Did I
when
have the
the guardian
necklace?
had a nosebleed. I'm
had
pretty
to.
sure you had the
I
necklace.
had to have because that happened early. Oh fuck.
It's almost like you'll have the seasons or something.
We're just like,
All right, so we need to binge watch our own show and
Mhm,
cringe at
mhm.
ourselves.
No, I love it. My hair looks so good.
Okay, could you please focus up?
Look how pointy my horns are.
They're still pointy now.
I know. Look at her go.
Okay.
Would love
Are
to
you
see
guys
those
okay
wheels
with-
again.
Okay. All right. I'm glad we're all very focused on Nasea. Are you willing to watch these episodes?
What other choice do we have?
I don't know. I was hoping that you had an idea. Because you've been pretty quiet with your silent rage.
Honestly, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Okay. That's fair.
Hey, same. You guys, we all agree on something.
Don't know what's happening. Don't know how to fix it. But we're going to fix it.
I mean, at this point, it seems like we don't even have to. We just have to wait for something else to majorly change, and then. But no, we should try to fix it.
Yeah, we
I
can't
don't
wait
really
it
want
out.
to wait around.
We
I
have
don't want to live
stand-
whatever this life is, honestly.
No, it sucks. I did cotton candy.
Okay. I understand the cotton candy bit, but like,
Disgusting.
there are worse parts about this life.
Mm,
Do you really want people? Okay. Maybe we disagree on that. It's fine.
so we're just gonna
We all do it.
our show.
Do we even have time?
Well, if we can, I mean, time is a
Weird.
soup.
Well, I guess the
I mean,
story
I-
fast
to
isn't
be-
really going to go anywhere. So
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the point in time that we need to fix isn't going anywhere unless we go back and fix it. So,
Wait, just though, like, I feel like we need to actually list up some things that are still important players in this, such as Nasea's mom.
What happened with her?
yeah, is she actually evil? Like we were all dreaming about? Or at least I
Well,
dreamed about.
You
was I evil? My eyes were. Well, I guess yes.
I don't know, when you were digging your axe into me, it felt pretty evil. But that's just one man's perspective.
you
mean,
said
wanted to beat you up, but I didn't want to kill you.
Right.
You said
would-
after Sin and I left that her father was there and your mother was there?
Yeah.
Like, did they seem to be working together, or were they working independently of one another?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't see them interact in any way.
So, if we have a little bit of freedom, we can take trips to go to specific points in time to try to fix things. So we could go back in time to wherever your mother was and try and follow through with that line. If that doesn't work, we come back. We go back to a different point in time, try to fix it. If it doesn't work, we come back.
Is it not going to fuck everything up even worse?
Well, I mean, the world's already going to be destroyed, so...
And this way, we're not really there, but we kind of are, but it's like a...
Yeah, I think the good rule of thumb would be, unless we're fixing things, do not interact with anything. Not even like a shopkeeper.
But what if you think you're fixing things and then you're actually not fixing things? And
That's
things
where
get
you come in.
worse? Are we all going to be together this entire time?
That's the plan, unless we get separated somehow.
Wait a second.
Do you want us to be?
Would you prefer us together or separate?
Since we began this thing, I have always preferred that we would be together. I always assumed that we were trying to help each other. To fix things. All of us together. And yes, at times, we weren't.
So maybe that's another problem. Being separate from each other. So no matter what, we stay together. That's a promise I'll keep. Pointing to Brolin.
It needs.
Nobody-
Oh man, he's got
Nobody
to say
needs-
it. It needs to be a promise and a priority.
I'll add it to the list.
How high a list are we talking?
What do you- Nothing. No, don't. We were talking earlier, and some information came out. Anyways, we should get to watching the show, right?
Real quick though, I'm just trying to think. I understand that me trying to figure out like what could happen has been a shit show this whole time because my 2 or 3 logical explanations of where it's going to go seem to not be anywhere in the realm of infinite possibilities that our little shit show takes us on. But just trying to piece things together. Ness, just from what we know, I hope we don't know everything, but from we know, are we okay with the idea that the alternative ending of her father not destroying the realm or whatever is still your mother destroying Dorne or the destruction of Dorne? We saw different futures, but we cannot discount the one shown to us by Valgotha.
Right. And also, your mother had green eyes in my vision. GM. When her eyes were green, was that dissimilar to Nasea's eyes and Guardian's eyes and Pepper's eyes?
No, it's all the same.
Okay. So your mother could be connected to Hege somehow. So that's a problem. Or at least they get their hands on her for whatever reason to destroy Dorne, to do whatever.
I mean, that's the line we gotta follow, is their influence on the past. Because I know we think that we fucked up, but they fucked with us fucking up. So
They knew that you guys were important in this. It can't just be you fucking up. They knew you had a role to play this whole time.
Just point me at whoever I need to beat up.
Nisea. Sindara's making full eye contact.
She's like, okay.
I promise you, we will fix this. One way or another, you will go back home. Do you believe me?
I'm really, really trying. And I know that you mean to. But whether or not it happens is another story.
Which is why I think we all need to keep each other in check. Keep us all focused. Because we get, this group gets distracted really easily. So if we can all keep each other focused on one goal, one objective, I think we're capable of good things. It's just a matter of maintaining that focus. And that goes for all of us.
I have no problem telling you.
Right, exactly. It's just a matter of us listening.
I mean, as long as you will listen, then yeah, we can move forward.
I'm gonna throw up, guys. Off the table, I'm gonna throw up.
All right. We fix it together.
Like, did he actually throw up?
No, off the table. It was Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob
Okay.
almost did it.
Can you take pause?
Just right at that point, because I think it's a funny time to do it, I'm gonna hand the pistol back over to Flint. And then you notice, though, I know there's no magic here, but I feel like that my infusion, maybe, I don't know, maybe it works. If it does, it's a +1. He gets a +1 to attack. And you don't need ammunition. It reloads.
Wow!
Can't wait to turn that into a crossbow.
Oh,
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah. Now we awkwardly watch
all these
DVD
videos.
Yeah,
Was it
I'm not gonna like it.
DVEs. Is that what you called them?
DVD.
Yes.
Very well.
Wait,
Initiate.
I thought these came out in Blu-ray. Where's the 4K version of our show? Did we not shoot in 4K?
Bunch of crap.
It's for
You
that
guys, there's a
retro feel.
commentary track. When did we record this?
Oh,
We
cool.
didn't. I
That's-
didn't.
That's true. We should see what we say about the seasons.
Oh God, the interviews, like the
Yes.
individual interviews throughout
Yes.
the season as they.
So as you all are watching the episodes, roll a history check.
God, I just thought like
Flint, you have luck and inspiration.
Did you nat 20 that?
I got a nat.
oh
20.
hell yeah!
But I'll roll my inspiration to add to it. So 28.
Ooh.
We need it.
'Cause I
I only got a 14, so
15.
Natural 1.
Let's be honest here. Brolin is falling asleep like 10 minutes into this DVD.
classic rolling.
Nisaya's gonna be like punching him in the leg every time he falls asleep.
As y'all go through the seasons in various degrees, you pick out the key fragments in history not lining up. Diora, the older version of her, not being bound to the hags. When did Nisaya's mom go bad? All these different like key elements that just happened, but there was no definite reason as to why. As you document all of this you have a definitive list of what you think might be good points to hit up when going back into the past.
Cool. Can we do the montage of us suiting up to go back to the past? Montage.
Excellent.
What are y'all doing? You got your list?
Yeah.
Where's the Guardian?
Oh, I guess instead of an armory, we gotta hit up the wardrobe department.
The prop shop? I don't
think it's gonna be as quality as what we have now.
True.
She's got her axe. It's your friend said that
Inspo
it's
for Nisea.
not a problem. Yay! Thank you.
We still don't even know if we're still doing this, like, whatever the Guardian is, whatever it is that he's warming up in the other room, right? Like,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can we go check on him? Because I feel like he. maybe
Yes,
isn't
we
doing-
should go in there.
wait. Or
I don't know. if I
were we
trust him,
trying to,
be
like,
honest.
also get a long rest?
Oh, that would be so good. I have no hit points.
Neither do I.
I mean, when you binge TV, as I do,
Oh, where's this going?
You're
get
relaxing.
a long rest. You get a long rest in.
Yeah, I would say you all have a long rest at this point.
Oh, thank God.
So kind of you. Extra hit points and a long rest? Man, you're the best DM.
My hit points didn't stay at 69.
Oh no, mine didn't either. Mine went down.
Now I'm confused.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm also confused.
So now I am at a
Confucius.
-2 on every roll. Woo.
Oh, what happened here?
Yeah, we'll go check in with the Guardian.
So you all enter. You see the part of the building space that y'all are in sections off into this large room, squared off. And as you enter, Pepper is running the machine diagnostics, and the Guardian is at a console, plugging in different coordinates and other information as you all head in.
Does this seem right? I mean, you guys did this for real.
Much different.
Oh, not like this.
There's about 6 pods on one side and 6 on the other side of the room altogether.
Guardian.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it my turn to talk?
Yes. Question. Why are there so many pods? Do we have guest stars?
I believe I mentioned that. Yes, we do. From time to time.
Ooh, could we bring some in for this?
No, we don't have the budget.
We don't have the budget? What's our...
I'm sorry. Is there a reason you all are disturbing me right now?
I'm
Oh.
just curious of what our budget is. I'm sorry.
No, we thought maybe you were ready, but we can come back.
I was ready, and then you all decide to act like children and treat me as an insignificant being.
To be fair, that
I'm
wasn't him,
sorry,
that
I
was
am
me.
speaking.
All right, go ahead, man.
Do you need my assistance? Oh, I'm sorry. You do. It's a great time to treat people with the respect and dignity that I would assumed would have been from all of you. But apparently,
Again, just me.
apparently
not
I am still talking.
Oh, he's much cooler in our version of reality.
what is the situation? What do you want to do?
Give him the time points.
Yeah, I made a list. We want to hit these plot points.
Like major plot points and some side plot points, if I recall correctly.
They're on the list.
Pepper. And Pepper comes over. Thanks. And she walks back to the Guardian and gives it to him. Is there any particular order?
Well, chronologically is
I mean, what do you think is best for ratings? Starting from what we just did, or starting from the very beginning?
Is there any particular place you want to go first?
yeah, we'll hit the first one, which I guess was.
I would say it's either. Okay, but this is a serious question. Sorry, we should have talked about what was the first one on our list. But if chronologically, it could be. But do we want to alter meeting Diora?
I mean, I don't think we alter. The issue with Diora isn't like the meeting; it's the
hags.
I mean,
But it's like,
ending.
yeah.
But maybe we go, we see our interaction with the hags, and we follow them from that point as us and see where they went. Solve that little part of the mystery.
Okay. And Guardian, quick question. Unless, is it okay that I speak? Genuine question, not being rude. Is it okay that I ask a question? Or are you busy?
I'm perfectly fine answering questions, Cinder.
Okay. What exactly are the rules with going back to places that we are in? Like, I know you said don't be in the same spaces.
Like, we definitely can't like kiss ourselves if we see them.
Okay, is that a thing with you?
Wouldn't you?
That's not.
All right. Anyway,
Don't encounter your previous selves because there could be a potential rift or glitch that is undetermined at this present time.
And what would happen to us if that happened?
You could die, you could glitch out, anything could happen. I am perfectly giving you a reasonable rule that I hope you all follow. If you decide to go against it, that is all on you. I would not suggest meeting your past selves.
okay.
So,
Well, hang on, DM. Stash. Did we come across anything other than what we discussed in our like viewing of these tapes? Because I know like I don't remember every single moment.
With y'all's history checks, the things that stood out the most during the rewatch would have been those parts that didn't exactly quite add up. Like when you first got your vision about your mother, like there was nothing previously that you could assign to why she would be like that, and then to finally see her before you came back to the future, there's also like that gap missing of like what happened to get you from point A back to fighting your friends on the roof. So
there's like missing time.
there's some disconnections, right?
Yeah.
Disconnections.
and this list is heavily skewed around that, but also the pivotal moments of like the amulet and the capsule exploding. But yeah.
So, yeah. Then I don't know if there's a point of going back to Diora and the Hags if it doesn't seem like Diora was as connected to much of anything in our replay, right?
So what's the first thing on our list?
It says here the amulet.
All right, we go there.
Okay.
How much sooner would you like to arrive compared to when it aligns for your group?
12 hours.
All right.
Where did you get that number?
I don't know. It seems like a good amount of time to like set a trap or something.
Well, hold on. Like, I was just thinking it out loud. We know where they're going to be at a
Ashley
certain
and Kate are
time.
like, I gotta go to bed.
And we can just, yeah, yeah, that's true.
I mean, go on.
I'll try
Uh,
and get it as close to that.
Yeah, like an hour, because we know which direction they came, and so
Yeah, but we don't want to run into ourselves, so we want to catch them out of the path of.
right, don't you think an hour is enough? Like we get there, and then an hour in the direction we know they came, and we meet
Let's
them.
give ourselves at least 3.
3. Okay, 3 hours, good.
All right. Well, pick a capsule.
I get in one by instinct. It smells like cotton candy vape in there, and I know it's mine.
No.
Disgusting.
Getting one, yeah.
So you all get into capsules?
Yeah. I think Nasea's gonna go last and she's gonna like
Oh, then I'm just gonna stare at you.
at me?
Yeah, because I was gonna go last.
Oh,
Do
she's
I-
gonna in any case, she's gonna be like looking at the guardian as she like reclines and she's gonna be like going like this.
Yeah,
I
piss
post
off
up
the
next
guy
to
that's going to
Flint.
be in a room with us all, like, incapacitated.
When I wake up.
Who I'm going to be.
What?
Pepper starts to go over, closes up the capsule that Flint's in. She looks at her. Just be safe in there, okay?
Yeah, always.
And it closes, goes over to Brolin, makes sure he's good. Goes over to Nasea, make sure she's good. You kind of need to get in a capsule for me to seal it properly, she says, looking over to Cinder.
Oh, I thought I said which one I got in. That's on me. I'll go in the one next to Flint.
Okay.
That probably smells like earth.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti
yeah.
earth.
There's marinara sauce smeared in the side.
Yeah. There's like a handprint of marinara sauce on the glass.
Well, that's
Oh my god.
Oh gosh. As your capsule closes out, Cinder, I need you all to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
You.
Tee.
Oh, but it's a new day.
New day is
Oh,
a
wait.
new dawn.
Eight.
Done.
Oh, I have. Hold on. I'm gonna use my luck.
I need to use
8.
my inspiration.
I'm just
Okay.
no, I'm just gonna go with it. 9. Okay.
What
Happens.
is it?
I rolled the same thing twice.
I forget. I don't get inspo enough. Like, what do we do with inspo?
It's a D6.
D6.
It's a D6. Y'all, give me more inspo so I know how to use it.
I need more inspo, more times.
You're the
So
barbarian.
Okay. I got a 17 then.
I got a 12.
Okay. What was Flint and Berlin's?
9.
8. Okay. So the machines power up. The visage in front of you darkens, shades out, and then brightens really bright. And you start to see different colors and rapid lights shoot around you and your entire
I swear
body
to God,
capsule
if you separate
space.
us.
And in that moment, your minds kind of connect, and you can feel that each of you are there together to do this the right way this time. And as we close out to end, you all hear in your mind, Fate Keepers, the time is now. And as Angel's voice echoes in each of you, the scene fades. And that's where we're going to end it.
She's the big bad.
I like how the DM gave
She's
us a
the big
group
bad.
name
Angel's
because
the
we
big
couldn't
bad.
come up with our own.
Yeah, it's like episode 23. Y'all need a name. Thanks everybody for watching. Stick with us later this week. We have, I think, one more episode of Dawn of Diademia that comes out Thursday. Don't quote me, but quote me. And then, yeah, definitely stick with us next month as we have a lot of interesting shows returning as well as new shows airing. So see you all then. Also be on the lookout for that Wounded Warrior Project charity event, which will be super amazing. Stick to our socials for any updates on that as well. But if you haven't already, hit up our Discord, and this is us signing off until the next time we see each other. Pew pew pew. Thanks for watching.